Hello everyone. Hey, so I'm just gonna make this real quick. What I'm about to show you, this is just a temporary way to fix your problem. Okay, this is not a long-term. This is just a temporary way to fix your problem. Okay, so I have a 2005 Chevy Avalanche, and I believe this is a very common problem on like some other vehicles, such as Chevy Silverado, I believe the Suburban. Those vehicles, or some of those vehicles, actually have these type of climate control, which is a dual climate control. And these vehicles have usually a very common issue, and that is that the passenger side starts blowing hot air, even though you have your temperature set up at cold. You're still getting hot air on your passenger side. Driver's side usually is good. On your driver's side, you're getting, if you want cold air, you're going to be getting cold air. If you want hot air, you're going to be getting hot air. But on your passenger side, if you're trying to get cold air, you're just going to have a hard time getting it. Why? Well, here's your problem. These vehicles have a motor. That motor is the one that controls or switches between hot and cold. If you can see down there, all the way down there, see that red connector, that one right there? So that's the one that's actually controlling. Well, right there where that connector is, that's where the actuator is. That's your motor. That's the one controlling the hot and cold air on the passenger side. Now, in order for you to fix that problem, you actually have to remove the whole dash, and it's just a lot of work. Okay, but like I said, I found a temporary way to fix your problem. So on my vehicle, if I switch between cold and hot air, I usually can make this side start blowing cold air, but after a minute it goes back to hot air. So what I did, I actually was able to start getting cold air on my passenger side. So what I did, I got my hand in here and I went ahead and disconnected that right there, the red one. That's the connector going to your actuator motor, the one controlling the cold and hot air. But I disconnected it when I was getting cold air coming out of the vents. If you disconnect it when you're getting hot air, then you're just gonna keep getting hot air. So remember, make sure if you're gonna do it, make sure you disconnect that connector going to your actuator when you're getting cold air. What's gonna happen, pretty much, you're gonna cut the power going to your actuator, and it's just gonna stay stuck in cold air. And I mean, right now I'm getting cold air. Now, like I said, this is just a temporary way to fix it. Okay, of course, when winter time comes, you're gonna have to either replace it, or what you can do, you can probably try to connect it again, and now wait for this to start blowing hot air, and then you can disconnect it again, so you can keep getting, or so you can start getting some hot air. Okay, so like I said, this is just a temporary way to fix it. Okay, if you got big hands, you're not going to be able to stick your hand in there, but you need small hands in order for you to get your hand in there and disconnect that connector. Now, here's the thing, that connector has a small pin holding it. Okay, so it's not like you're just going to go in and pull it. No. Make sure you stick your hand in there, find the small pin holding that connector, press on that pin, and then you can pull that connector. It should come out nice and easily. Okay, if it's like too hard, then be careful, because you can end up damaging the actual connector. All right, well, you guys take care. I hope this works for you. If you guys got any questions, let me know.